Earlier this year, town officials in Winhall voted to postpone their town meeting that's normally held in March to later in the year, when the weather was more likely to permit an in-person gathering and floor meeting that residents there are used to. Several other towns have opted for the same. Londonderry will be holding theirs on Saturday, May 1st, followed by Sandgate and Stratton the following week, and Weston on May 25th. Winhall's town meeting moment came on Tuesday, April 27th, when voters and townspeople gathered at the town's municipal garage to go over the budgets and reports offered by both their school board and select board. In recent years, Winhall has seen some sharp ups and downs in its school tax rates, which peaked in 2018 and 19 at over $2 per $100 of assessed property value. This year, the tax rate has continued on a downward trend to a little under $1.77, about the same as last year. Winhall is a school choice town, which doesn't operate its own public school, so when enrollment rises, as it did this year, with 229 students, 27 more than expected, that puts upward pressure on their budget, which rose by more than 15% from last year. However, the school district was able to obtain an economic recovery grant from the state to offset some of the expense of the influx of the new students. This year, the school board saw voters quickly approve their budget proposal with relatively little discussion, following a short presentation by the school board. Voters also endorsed keeping Winhall in as a sending town for Burton Academy. We spoke with Jennifer Samuelson, the chairwoman of the Winhall School Board, after the meeting.
Yeah, this was a pretty uneventful meeting, thankfully. I found that the work that we put into preparing for the meeting often helps in terms of helping the meeting itself to flow well. So I'm happy about that. Of course, we never know. We don't have a crystal ball, and we certainly didn't expect the current FY21 that we got. But we were able to get coronavirus relief money for the students who moved to Winhall who attested that they came as a result of the pandemic. So that really helped to defray the cost through December 30th of educating them, which was awesome. And hopefully we will qualify for funding through the remainder of the school year for them. But we never know what's going to happen. We just try to plan for it as best we can.
Voters also made quick work of the Select Board's proposed town budget, which increases by about $500,000 to about $4.7 million, with the town's tax rate rising from about 49 cents to about 52 cents.
One notch above, just absolutely miserable. Okay. Do I have a motion to accept Article 1 or 2? Article 2. Zach Clayback makes a motion. I need a second. I'm not going to, unless you state your name. I have a second by Adam Crowley. All those in favor of Article 2 signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. Article 2 passes.
The main discussion during the town meeting came with an article asking if voters approved of the town opting in to allowing for retail sales of cannabis in town under the new state regulations set up last year. In order for businesses to open and sell cannabis, their home communities have to give an initial okay that they are comfortable with that. Adam Froelich, a local businessman, made the case for approving the article.
I think it would be a great thing for the town of Winhall if we actually had a dispensary here. When the law actually gets fully put into use, then the towns that opt in will get 1% of the 20% of taxes that we will pay all year, but only the towns that opt in. And at Stratton, I think it would be, here in Winhall, Bonneville, it would be a wonderful thing and help us make a lot of money.
After several questions and comments from the floor, the article was overwhelmingly approved by a voice vote. The entire meeting lasted a little over an hour, a bit of a difference from recent ones in the past. For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.